Finally, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the chickens are coming home to roost. That is correct. Hopefully, you get this notification and you guys are here. If not, thank you for getting it via Twitter, Carcino on Twitter, or in the Facebook or groups or wherever way you got this video. But you are subscribed, you've hit your notification bell. If you're not receiving your notifications, make sure you hit send feedback and blast them for not sending out your notifications, and definitely ask them why you are not getting your notifications. You're supposed to get 3 notifications a day. I make 3 videos a day, so you should be able to have them. Now, let's move forward. Let's look at what's happening here and move on with the National Basketball Association. Michael Jordan is an owner of the Charlotte Hornets. He's not a player in the NBA. He's the former player who's now a team owner. Michael Jordan is regarded as one of the best players to ever play the game. But as one of the owners who was a former player who basically has built the league into what it is today, something LeBron has had the opportunity to just languish in. Instead of building or expanding on into the league, LeBron has just milked it for his own personal advantages, which is fine. But the Clown Prince, who claims to be king, has done nothing but give to him and his merry jolly band of friends. He's done nothing to expand the game. He's done nothing to bring interest. He's done zero to push the envelope forward. Nothing. Done nothing at all. Now, that is up for debate. You know how I feel about it. But Charles Oakley, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler have all spoke out about this and spoke about the dangers. Even Buck Williams, who was the former NBA Players Union rep, has spoke out about this. They have spoken. And they are not in favor of all of these teams and the damage it's doing jumping from team to team. So when Michael Jordan says it, everybody know I've been talking and echoing this. Even when I debated the LeBron fan, I explained to him why this wasn't a good idea, using logic. Now, even with that being said, we still have those who are stuck in this, I don't know what they say, conundrum, okay, of believing LeBron James is what he says he is. And they are in total disbelief, and they think it's exciting to make these video game type teams and move around. Ooh, he should go join him, or he should go join that. Michael Jordan is speaking from the position of an owner and as a competitor. Larry Bird has spoke out even about this, and Larry Bird is a general manager or president of operations over in Indiana, about players moving from team to team. Now, they're in the office of the NBA. Jordan's going to be on the other side of the negotiations of the CBA. But what they're echoing is the problem that exists business wise, and it's the same problem that existed when it started years ago. I pointed it out. And I told you at the next CBA, there's going to be a big pushback by the owners that these players have way too much power. They already control their own destiny with free agency. That's fine. But now they're manipulating trades and taking that power away from the owners too. And that's going to create a big headache. Now you got to go where you want to go in a trade. They have the right to trade you to Alaska if they felt like it. If it was a team there and they wanted to trade you, they could do it. It's up to the owners. But listen, when you got free agency, the owner can't tell you what to do. That's up to you where you go. So why should a trade be up to you also? That's not how it works. But Jordan is saying all of these players jumping from team to team, it's bad for the league and it's bad for business. He's right. It is 100% bad for business because you forget this is a fan driven business. And if the fans see that their favorite players are bouncing from team to team, they're going to be reluctant to go out and buy all of the jerseys. Fans usually are fans of their home team. The majority of NBA fans, by statistics, 73% of the fans that watch NBA, 73, that is very large, are fans of the home team rather than an individual where they follow from team to team. They mostly, the team that they follow is their home team, 73%. That's a very high number, ladies and gentlemen. So 73% of the people that live there say they root for their home team. That's that's who they root for watching NBA. Now, in this same survey, they said, well, what would you like to do? You know, if your team was to, your players leave the team, do you buy merchandise? They say yes. But here's the thing, they don't like to buy the superstar player that the team didn't draft. This was in one of the comments saying that they would not draft. I mean, if they didn't draft him, they didn't buy the jersey because if they drafted him, at least they know he's going to be there for a few years. If they pick up someone in free agency, they don't really go out and buy the jersey unless it's a superstar because they might not be there. So a lot of them either get custom made jerseys of greats who played for their team before, so that jersey never really goes out of style, or players that they just loved when they played there. For instance, myself, I have a Kyrie Irving custom made. Uh, I got a Boston Celtic Kyrie Irving. It's not a jersey; it's a shirt. But on the sleeve is custom, got Carcino on it. I can't really wear it anymore. It doesn't really do anything for me now. You see what I'm saying? So it hurts merchandising to where the NBA came up with a solution that if that player on your team is traded, And so many, like you have like 1 year, if he's traded like to another team, you will get it like an even exchange for a new jersey. If you like, you could trade that jersey in back to the NBA and get a new jersey when their teammate goes to another team. They're doing this to try to keep the fans involved, but the majority of the fans don't like that idea because normally they don't like the team that the player that they were rooting for goes to, because usually that was their home team. You know, it's a lot of players and a lot of people in OKC that love Russell Westbrook, but a lot of them are not going to go out and buy a Houston Rocket jersey in Oklahoma City. They're just not going to do it. So it's a situation where you don't know what you're going to do. The NBA is aware of the problem. They're trying to fix it. So they already know that, okay, these players jumping from team to team, even though they had to do it to help LeBron James win because he's not a player that could, inspire or get his team and lead. He had to have players who already know how to play the game, already established players, and get them and say, okay, now I got a team that's super established. We're ready to go. This is the team I got. Let's move forward now. We can do it now. See, when you do it, when you go about doing it that way, you're already setting your team up for a very nasty fall. Because now it's like, okay, you've done that. Now what's the next move? See what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at with the been there, done that? What's the next move now? So Michael Jordan is correct. Charles Barkley has come out and stated this. Larry Bird has stated this. All these NBA greats can't be wrong. Carcino can't be wrong. But who is at the helm of this? Who have had the most players traded in NBA history? Who's had the most teammates on his team in NBA history? LeBron James. So, one common denominator always pops up as that face of it. And then people want to act like it didn't exist. Oh, they did that back in the days. Nope. They did it once players had already established themselves somewhere else, and then at the in twilight of their career, they go to another team to try to win, not in their prime. So enough of you trying to build an argument to support LeBron. We're not having it. Now that has been adjusted, you see what it is and where it is now. So hopefully you like what you heard and you subscribe to the page. My Cash App is Carcino. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, all those wonderful things. We have some very interesting things happening on the Patreon, I think about later on today. So look forward to that. And let me know if you agree with Jordan and the rest of the NBA greats, or you think this is fun and great for the league. Everybody just jumping on from team to team. Any which way, I'm out.